Favorite airport?
Time for a little story.
Yeah, go for it.
I flew in India 6 years.
Oh.
I was flying one of the ministers there, and also Narendra Modi, which is one of the ministers, flying one of the chief ministers that was in his party. We were doing his campaign. So we flew from Bangalore south, we were all the way up to a place called Nagaland. It's in the northeast corner of India, right where the chicken neck between Bangladesh and India and China. So we flew in there, and it's a non-radar environment. After coming from, India, which is a little crazy, we're flying at this really green, beautiful, in the middle of nowhere airport. It was a little challenging to get through the process to land because the air traffic controller did not have a radar. Therefore, I have to report my position by radio, by just many ways we report where we are. I actually got a little upset in the whole process because there was a miscommunication between the air traffic controller that had me off to that particular tower. So I finally land, the minister gets off, he gets in a helicopter, goes to the little town. I have the radio on, so the air traffic controller calls me. Captain, can you please come up to the control tower? The control tower is right in front of where I have the aircraft parked. I was like, oh man, what happened now? So I get off the plane, walk over there. I got security because that's the way they do things there. So I walk up to the control tower, go upstairs. Looking at the airport, it's just beautiful. It's just green. Just one runway, just beautiful blue skies. Everything was so peaceful. I said, well, sir, I got the paperwork for you if that's what you're asking. He says, no, I just want you to have a cup of tea with me because I usually don't get this kind of traffic, and I just think you're awesome.
Wow.
I'm like, you just met me. And I was actually going to complain. And what he did? He actually gave me a book. And he says, I want you to give me a feedback of the airport. What do you think we can do to improve operations? I said, well, there's many things you can improve, but I could tell you, you're on the right path because you're awesome. So he says, would you like to have a cup of tea with me? I say, yes. So he calls his assistant. She comes up with this Assam tea. Best tea I ever had in my life. So here I am sitting in the middle of the afternoon with an air traffic controller having an Assam tea. And there's my jet parked over there. I'm like, that to me is still the best airport just because of that experience.
What was the airport called?
Assam, that area, that's what they call Assam tea.
Yeah.
I'll look it up for you and I'll let you know which one it is.
Awesome.
It's in Nagaland. It's on that northeast corner of India.
Yeah.
So
amazing story.
Yeah.